Hello, Moment friends! Andang here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, we were getting ready to talk to the silly elf.
The lady has spoken to me about this, and I would refuse her nothing.
But there is another reason I would help you. Cordain looks at you, his eyes shining with a curious look of gratitude. You were a friend to my sister Siglith in Mirkwood, when the hidden guard and the golden host journeyed to the fastness of Dol Guldur. You fought alongside Siglith. How many times did you save her life? Or yours? Or she yours? I do not know, but I am certain it was more than once. I wish that the tides of fate had swept the two of you together during that final assault on the tower, rather than apart. For had the two of you been together on the stairs, perhaps she would have returned from Mirkwood. Aw, no wonder he's nice. Whenever he's angry, he's nice. But it was not to be. That is the way of things. I would be honored to accompany you south along the Anduin. Siglith's friends are mine as well. We will need supplies, boats, and limbus, and paddles. Speak to Bordhurst and Fingaleth about acquiring such things as we need. Bordhurst will be on Tellane Galadrium, and Fanglaf will be near the surrounding hedge beneath Tellane Goloth, not far from the entrance to Calas Galadorn. Alright, so he really is a nice elf, but he's an elf. Alright, let's make our way down here. And hope that we can make our way all the way down. All these trees. Okay, mount up. Nope. On our noble gray steed. I just noticed we're level 76, so we could get our Steed of Rohan already, but I'm going to do it in order, since it is part of the epic story later on, so we will do it that way. And we're getting very close anyway to being able to do this, so since we have already gone through at least part of the Great River, if not all of it. Oh gosh. That's what I get for going that way in Lothlorien, I guess. Right now we got a very wet ranger cloak. But no worries. Down, down we go. Oh, way down. Alright. On this way.
The Lady Galadriel is wise to send Corydon as your guide.
You need a boat for navigating the Anduin. Yes, I will provide one. And paddles beside. How many will be going with you?
You tell Fengleth the composition of your party, and she nods.
Lady Galadriel is wise to send Cordain with you. He is called the River Walker, you know, and it is a name truly given. He knows the lands on either side of the Anduin better than any elf I know. His sister Siglith perished in Dol Guldur, as you well know. We were not close, she and I, for she had a temper unlike anyone else, and to me she was always sharp and stern. It is a shame what has happened to her, even so. I am certain she did great damage to her enemies before she fell, and that must be a consolation to Cordain in his grief. The boat and paddle will be ready when the time comes for your departure, Staftang.
Alright, we're ready to go. And you know, I just realized that Nona is probably the worst companion, which we'll see later, as far as sticking to the plan. But that's a bit of foreshadowing, I guess. Like seriously, this is like the word. Well, I guess the actual fellowship broke apart too, so I guess it's not that different, but it really is not. Maybe it's just a bad idea in general to make fellowships. I'm starting to think that that's a thing. Ah, they couldn't have made the path just a little bit wider. Hey, here we go.
I will give you enough lembas and other foodstuffs for 2 weeks.
You are preparing for a journey down the Anduin. You have come to the correct elf, Staftang. I will supply you with enough limbus and other goods to make such a journey comfortably. Traveling by boat will require you to disembark occasionally. There is a portage way you will need to take around the rapids of Sarangabir. Gebir. Do not be foolish as to traverse those in boats. And of course you will need to beach them before you reach the falls of Raros. It is a long climb down the cliff face, but I have heard there was a way that was used of old. I will give you enough lembus and other foodstuffs for 2 weeks. Cordan can cover that distance in 5 or 6 days. That should suffice. Namre. Alright, we collected all the Lorian paddles and supplies and all that stuff. Time to make our way down this crazy path. Like seriously, whichever dev made this was just... didn't have a good day or something. Alright, there we go. Alright, but man, Lothlorien is so pretty. I cannot get over it. Such an awesome zone. Especially when you consider that it was made in 2008. Just ridiculous how well they made it. Alright, let's see. We need to return to him. Way back in the high sky place. Alright, here we go. This is so annoying. But we shall make it. They really did an amazing job with this, though. This is when they started thinking in levels, because they had just come out of Moria, and so been thinking about complex areas.
The last time I traveled south, orcs were gathering on the river bank.
You have done as I asked? Good. The most important step of a journey occurs before you have even left home. The preparations for your departure. Make sure your weapons are cleaned and ready. The last time I traveled south, which was some weeks ago, orcs were gathering on the far shore of the Anduin. We may need to face them. Unfortunately, I lent my bow to Fimloth at Haldrith on my return from that journey. Perhaps we can stop by her encampment when we depart, and I can recover my bow from her. I will use a spare until then, but there is nothing quite like your own familiar weapons, is there? Siglis spoke often of her knives, Langshil and Essenth, and I feel the same way about my bow. Though it has no name, my sister was always better with names. But now you should return to the house of Celeborn, and speak with your Dunlending friend. Tell her we are almost ready to leave. Alright, how do you know we're friends, buddy? Maybe I owe her a debt? You don't know. Alright, so he probably does know. Okay. Noble gray horse. Let's ride. Alright. Of Of course it's the center tree. Why did I not know that? Seems like something I should know. Da 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 da. So by the time this gets out, Middle-earth lore should at least have one episode out. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of that video, and also the comments of this video if you want. And also be sure to be sharing it if you like it and all that stuff. Very, very excited about that series. It's taken so long. But anyway. So beautiful. So beautiful. Alright, Nona.
Wadu's sword is thirsty for more adventure.
I followed you here on the behest of a dream, Staftang. I will follow you wherever our road leads. If our adventure ended today, I would have already quite a tale to tell to Sovluch on my return. I cannot imagine what awaits us, but it will only add to the record of our deeds. Wadu's sword is thirsty for more adventure as well. If we come across more Easterlings or their fell ally, as we did in the swamps, I will be more than ready than I was last time.
This land of elves is a long way from Enidwaith. A long way from my people.
I am grateful for the healing arts of Galadriel and her people, and for the lady's willingness for me to see her city. But there is something strange about this place, and I must tell you the truth. It is no place for me. I want my feet upon the ground and my foes in front of me. The land of the elves is a long way from Enidwaith, a long way from my people. I am ready to depart, Staftang. Perhaps things will feel more familiar to me as we journey south along the river.
Note that you will automatically travel to Haldirth in the Great River when you accept this quest. I love that they did that. They should do that more often, or at least make it be an option to where you can choose to teleport and not teleport. It would make the epic story so much more bearable in certain places. Particularly Volume 1 and 2, but now that Mithril coins are in the place, I doubt they want to. Alright. Let's talk to you, buddy.
I lent my favorite bow to Fimloth, and now she has lost it.
I forgot about that.
I am not pleased about this, Staftang. I lent Fimloth my favorite bow to use while I remained in Lothlorien, and now she has lost it.
Gordon lowers his voice and turns to his apologetic friend.
No, Fimloth, I am not upset. If those orcs were as numerous as you report, you were right to flee. A bow is just a bow, and the lives of my friends come first. I will search the woods of Thinglad for the orcs that picked it up as you escaped. Are you of a mind to join the hunt, Staftang? Your Dunlanding friend has already agreed to fight the orcs with me as well. Perhaps we can make a game out of it. The first of us to find my lost bow will be the victor. But I shall be the happiest of all to have my bow back in my hands.
Assuming that nothing happened to your bow. I mean, there's a Nazgul about, buddy, and orcs all over the place. You're assuming a lot, not to mention Rohirrim. Alright. Well, we shall hunt for his bow. And wow, there's a lot of hunting to do. Defeat orcs. Okay, we can do that. Easy enough. Hopefully. Alright. I have to say, we're getting ready to go into Rohan, and that makes me really excited. And I've been level 76, which is a little bit over-leveled for a long time, so hopefully things will work out just fine. Alright, somewhere around here there's a lot of orcs. I remember that. Much at least. We already had to do a quest to kill them once. Alright, come on. There's an orc. Use our improved burning ember now. There we go. That's one dead orc. Alright, let's see here. All these trees. Right, there's a lot of wargs. Whoa, I fell through a tree. Oh, come on, don't let me be stuck. There we go. You are so dead, Orc Warrior. You are no match for me. I guess that's kind of a given. Alright, Buck, Howler. Yeah, oh no, it's a warg. How am I ever going to survive? Whoa, they actually took down the bear. You know, if these guys actually fought in a pack, they might be worth struggling with. We're going to gather a few of these and see if we can still take them out. Alright, fur and fire do not mix. Oh no, the squirrel. Guess I'm not as careful of a lore master as I thought, especially here in Lothlorien. Well, pseudo-Lothlorien. Alright. There's the heal. Did I drag a skull off my hotbar? Honestly, don't know. I'll have to look back in the video about that. Alright, orcs. Where are the orcs? That's what we want. There's an orc. Orc. There's an orc. Come on. Hey, legendary item level up. It's good. And we killed a bear. For no reason. Okay, hunter. Plenty of deer and wargs. Come on, orc. Well, we can definitely say that we've searched for this elf bow, that's for sure. If he asks. This is the worst game ever. Alright. Not LOTRO, but this hunting game. Okay. You are dead, orc. Goodbye. Oh, apparently Hairball died. Or fled. You can't leave me, Hairball. Alright, no matter how much you want to. There should be an orc somewhere around here. Hey, there's one. See, this is supposed to do a lot of damage, but I don't know. Seems hit or miss. Alright, hey, here's the orc camp. Finally found it now that we only need one more. Alright. Here we go. Time to go return back to the elf. So let's go and do just that. But first, I think that is the end of an episode. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of The Epic Story. When we return, we will talk to that elf and hopefully make our way to Rohan. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of The Epic Story. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.